Alright, welcome back. Seabolt family. Love doing these things. Hey, Boobadoo, you gonna help me out or what? They're gonna be my helper. Anyway, so we decided to go. We were in the market for a new grill. Went searching around. Black Friday. Come across a grill is pretty inexpensive. They got it marked down a lot. So I figured, hey, what the heck? We need a new grill. Why not basically do this? So what we have here is it's a Nexgrill, and it's a Revelry, right? Is what the actual name of the grill is. And it's a 4-burner grill with a side burner, stainless steel. It does have cast, and they're also porcelain plated diffusers, stainless steel burners. The whole inside of the actual grill is porcelain coated. So I like that a lot. It was originally $5.99. We were pretty much the last one to get the one in the box. We got it for about $2.85, right? Mm-hmm. So heck of a savings, $315 off. I couldn't pass it up. It's got a little damage on the box, but let's open it up and see what we got. And we'll talk about some features. It's going to take me a little while to get it together, so just be patient with me. We'll get it together, and then you'll be able to take a look at it, and you let me know what you think. All right? Thanks. All right, so here's our directions. We got everything out that we possibly think about. I think that's the base. These are our diffusers. A couple other pieces of the locking mechanism. I think it won't actually ignite if the door is not closed. So like I said, we're just going to start in step one, man. I mean, being a man, it's hard to just read directions and open up the book and want to do it by the book. But I highly recommend you do it the way the manufacturer tells you to basically put it together. Whatever they want, make sure you do it. It's probably going to increase the longevity of it, and you probably won't have stuff fall off or break sooner than it should. Just don't go trying to put stuff together, because you might have to take it apart and put it back together again, which wastes time. So here we go. We're going to be taking the base out, and what we're going to be doing is installing the wheels onto the base. So we're going to do that, and we'll be right back with you. Loosen the screws. You don't have to actually take them all the way out. I can tell just by the way that this has been made. It's almost like it's set up to where you loosen the screws, put it in the piece, and then you slide it up in here. So that's all you're going to have to do. And then what you want to do is you want to try to make sure you got a good line up with that. After you get this lined up, we can go ahead and start tightening it down. Now this will be the base, the bottom part of the base. It's got the vents cut out in it for the gas. Okay, so now we got to go into this. Ta-ta! Dun, 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 dun. Man, I'm telling you, I'm happier than a kid on Christmas. I can tell you that right now. Woo!
It's not even a smoker yet. What more if it's a smoker?
Oh man, it smokes, but just a little bit.
And it has a smoker box.
You gotta get like a little bit of flavor.
It has a little bit of a smoker box, but it's not technically
a smoker.
Yeah.
It's actually
next one we're gonna review is a smoker.
Yeah, that's
We're getting ready to buy a smoker.
That's gonna be the next one. I'm gonna be cooking some brisket. Oh boy, I'm gonna have that thing. I'm gonna smoke it for like 16 hours, and people are gonna be wondering like, Charlie, what you do to brisket, man? Charlie, my name is Charlie. Last name's Seabolt. I was wondering if you could cook me some brisket.
You're so crazy.
So back to what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and put this in. Back to the directions. So I don't know. I've never put one of these together before, but I'm pretty much gonna say that's where the doors close in the middle. So it doesn't allow it to go any further. So that's what that is. Okay, so now we've found and located the piece, all because of the hole spacing right here and by the photo. I was confused. It said number 4 on the plastic. Both of them say number 4. Don't use that. You just got to be just pay attention to what the panel looks like. So it says this one. Obviously, if you can look down here, we have our front piece here, and we have the 2 holes on this side, right? So this is our front piece here, the holes on the front and this side. So that's what I went ahead and loosened these screws up a little bit to lift them up, just like we did with the front piece. Then you slide it back like so, like here, to flush to the back. Once you get it flush to the back and flush to the outside, you come in here, we tighten it down. Okay. So that's that. Okay. Now we're going to put these on, just like so. Slide it back. Right, now we're going to tighten it down. There. Okay. Now I'm going to need the back piece, right? Obviously the back piece. Okay, smaller piece on the bottom, bigger piece on the top. So here's my smaller piece. Here's the whole orientation. It's going to go up to the top right. Right, so I got 2 screws that I gotta loosen. So I'm gonna loosen these 2 screws up. Okay. Man, these things are like super flimsy. Okay. Okay, so we know we're going to, from this piece after that, we're going to go to the next piece. These are actually that's going to be like that. So this is going to go in here like this.
Okay.
And we're just going to go ahead and line it up. And I believe it's going to take number A's again, 4 of them. This is 2 pieces. One goes like here. Like this, the other will go here, right? So pretty simple. I'll go ahead and pop this off because I really don't need this long extension on here for this. It's a little quicker for me to handle. So that's our corner pieces to kind of stiffen it all up, right? Okay, so we got that in, boom, boom. Next piece. One of the best things that I liked about this and why we basically bought this, it has a slide for your propane tank when you pull it out. So therefore, you don't have to try to lift a full propane tank back while trying to hook it up. You know, my wife, love her to death, she's a little lady. She doesn't need to be lifting a 15 or 20 pound propane tank trying to put it back there. So, you know, I'll probably be the one doing it anyway. But you always got to think about anybody that has to do this job. So, but I like that when I opened it up and looked at it. So, all for love. That's all it is. So, found out this piece right here, literally just to lock it. So, you know, once you basically put this here in place, it can't slide out anymore. So you actually have to flip it over to be able to then pull it out. So it slides out this way, meaning that the slides will be here. This will get mounted. This will be turned out like this. And then we'll have, be able to mount the tank. So let's go ahead and close it up. Just like a drawer slide. Gotta push it down for us to be able to do this. These look a little different than the last ones, so I think they're going to be like B's. anyway, this is where the tank will go. Tighten the tank down at the bottom, and it'll be able to be pulled out. And like I said, I guess that's enough to hold it. So this hole has to go down on this side, because these little holes go up top right here, and they're going to be like two little brackets that actually go into this. So this is going to set up here like this. This goes up into, I believe, here. Is that correct? I'm not getting it, but anyway, figured out that the wire comes down here. It's going to be plugged into a little battery pack. These actually, when these are open, that's what's going to turn your lights on. So you'll have lights basically down here shining inside when you open the door. There is a hose restraint for the flexible line for your gas, right? So they want you to mount this to the side wall just for safety. So like I said, now what I gotta do is get this mounted here and this one mounted here, just for the fact of safety, so nothing can pull on the hose past that rubber side. So then you take these two, tighten this down. Don't dent the stainless. So you can dent it pretty easily. If you do, it's alright. That'll be tight. Anyway, so there you go. So now that was the piece that they wanted us to restrain here to the side wall. That way this couldn't be pulled away from the gas line, because this is your gas feed where it goes into your tank. And obviously if this was severed and it was leaking gas and we had a fire, it could possibly create an explosion. You know, so say yes, we're on to the handles and the doors. We turn the hat around. I feel like I finally made it to a point where I'm like, yes, I'm not giving up, but we got a couple more steps to go. Let's get to it. Number 17 is our doors. Good looking door. Got plastic cutouts in the back. These are our little screws here that we got that are going to go onto there. Looks like I don't think it really matters which way it goes. You just gotta loosen it up. We're getting close, people. So anyway, I'm gonna put this one down here in the bottom, just like this again. Okay, push this guy down. This just pushes it down. You get it underneath that, lock it in, boom, done, right? Boom, done. Look at that. Looking beautiful, right? We're working on it. Okay, does that go in the back like this? It does. Okay, so now we're gonna come to the back. I'm gonna go ahead and open this up for you so you can see the back. Let me go ahead and try to rotate it a little bit for you. So the back's wide open, so they have this spot where you pretty much can put the ash catcher, or whatever you want to call this.
Oil catcher.
Oil catcher.
Grease catcher.
Grease catcher. And I believe it goes just like this. And it goes in between these two tabs, like so. Yeah. And then you can pretty much shut this out like that, which is beautiful. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. All right, I had to put on one of the most important pieces, the bottle opener. All right, when you're out there grilling, everybody needs a cold drink. Whether it's a Coca-Cola, or a beer, you got it right there for you. Okay, so anyway, next piece we're gonna go ahead and do is we're gonna go ahead and put the side on, the side table. Right, 1, 2. Try to make sense. And this goes here. That goes there. And then it drops down. So now that we got that all together, we got this side on, we gotta get this burner and the igniter set up in there. So there is a nut on this right here, right? So once again, if you read the directions, you'll probably be better off. Don't be like me and think that you can do everything. You can see how much trouble it gets me in. So this right here will be tightened down. Like I said, the round piece of that igniter was up top. I want it staying at 12 o'clock. I'm going to pretty much tighten this guy down. Kind of a little bit to the left and then keep tightening it down. There you go. That's good for the igniter. Now all I got to do is put this cap on here with the spring. Right, it goes over top of the nut. And voila. Voila. Okay. So that's that piece. Your control. So these 2 screws have to come out. Loosen them up. Not all the way out. Just loosen them up. Okay. Loosen it up. And what we're going to do is we're going to go in here and we're going to put this guy in here like this. This does have a little bit of a gap in it, don't worry. It's pretty much supposed to be like that. So now we got the wire hooked up. So the wire just goes, probably untie it, just so it didn't get tangled. And then what we do is we just put it on this for continuity. Just like that, right? So that's our igniter. Alright. So that's what we got. Yeah, we gotta still do the knobs. And that's it. That's it. Okay. So the one thing that, well, the reason why we bought this was because, one, it has a smoke box. Alright, and we really like this part about it. This is the actual tray that I think sits in there. We're going to be installing, and there's 2 little pieces that go up here on the other side. So this piece is your back. I would assume these 2 would be the front because they're both F's. And then that's pretty much what's going to happen. This piece goes in here. Oh, oops. All that. And it's going to sit right here in front, like that, with that piece. So, okay, 2 F's. So we're going to go ahead and put these on. And we're going to lift this guy up just barely. Now this piece is actually just guided in there by this. And it actually has the top, excuse me, this right here. This piece sits on top of this, and this is where you can put your wood. We bought some apple wood. First time we're going to use it, we're going to go ahead and try it. I believe it doesn't look like anything else. Like it just catches right there in here, so it just sits on top. You literally just pull this thing out, slide this guy in, So there is our smoke box. So you pull it out, put some wood chips in here, put your top on here.
Just to add a little flavor.
Just add a little flavor before you're gonna cook. And it comes right in, right? It slides in, boom, like that.
Voila.
Now when this gets heated up, the aroma from the actual wood will start to smoke, which, like I said, I was at the store and we decided basically first thing we're gonna try some apple. Right, this is like $6. You know, it comes with apple chips. It's from an apple tree. Put a couple chips in there, and you know, it tells you pretty much here. You just basically has directions on the back. We're just gonna get a little smoke, add a little flavor, give a little apple flavor to whatever meat we cook. What's too about this? Diffusers are always something that always end up going bad. They just do over time. What it does is it deflects the heat to space out the heat, especially when you cook, so you can cook more evenly. These are also porcelain coated, you know, so they're heavy duty. I think they're gonna last a lot longer than some of the cheaper stainless. So with that being said, hopefully I don't have any issues with them. I will also say this: anytime that you have have something that you're trying to first set up and grill on, it's always a good idea to burn it for about 30 minutes, maybe an hour, you know, wide open heat.
Why do you need to do that?
Just to kill any of the things that's in there, bacteria, as well as basically christen the grill. So that way you really make sure you break it in, and you're getting a good coating over top of all of the stuff, getting all the oils off, anything that could possibly get on your food, make you sick. So that's pretty much it. So the next page, we're getting almost here to the end. We're going to be putting the grates in. The grates are something else that we bought that we love. So these grates are 100% stainless. And I mean, when I talk stainless, they're heavy duty. I'm going to go ahead and leave this guy in here because I want everybody to be able to see this until we fire it up. But I will show you the next one when we put the next one in. This guy right here, I mean, like I said, heavy duty stainless grill. I mean, very nice. I think it's gonna last a long time. So, you know, hopefully it's gonna do the trick. So we got the stainless steel grills going in here, like that. Boom. We can actually just take this puppy off. Doesn't have to be in there. So there's our stainless steel grills, which we'll be grilling on now. Burgers, steak, everything. Boom.
This one?
Yep. Last but not least, we got our little warming rack. Okay, so there it is. There's that bad boy. Obviously, you know how to put batteries in. I will tell you that the little piece slides up like this, which actually kind of tricked me out a little bit because I thought it was actually, you had to pop this little tab. You just push it up. These two, they give you 3 batteries, and I'm going to tell you why. It's 2 batteries for this side. The one battery that you have over here is basically for your side igniter.
Oh.
So this right here is what you do, is you unscrew this, right? And it'll pretty much tell you, you can see the battery in there, right? So it tells you what it does. So this, I think the battery goes, it looks like it goes positive up. So I don't know if it goes like that. But anyway, if you put it in and you screw it down and you get to a point where it snugs up, that's all you do. You press the button, it works. That's how we ignite. Okay? This one.
Where do you put this?
This one right here is our, we got 2 screws left. Right? So 2 screws left that we're going to basically put in here. And it's going to go inside the door. We're going to go ahead and put this inside the door. And has this been a long install? I'll tell you that right now. I mean,
yeah, we started at 6 o'clock and now it's 11.
Yeah, it's not that long. She's She loves to exaggerate. Don't listen to her. Don't listen to her. Anyway, so these two little screws on here that we put this panel, that's why it's important where you put it at. These two screws come through actually on the outside, and they're going to screw into this, and it's just going to mount our box right here on the inside. So it's going to mount the box. I'm going to go ahead and let her tighten these up. Total time, probably talking about 2 hours, I would say, somewhere about that. Plus I have a little one, she likes to play with stuff, and you know that always makes
You have a lot of breaks.
Yeah, we have a lot of breaks. So anyway, beautiful grill. I love the actual temperature up here on the top. Like I said, it's cast on the side. Makes it pretty heavy duty. It's also cast on the inside, which is pretty nice. Bottle opener, hooks for basically your tools for anything for your grilling. You know, we got the smoke box. We can put our smoking wood in here and basically go ahead and smoke up some flavor into the meat. We got our side burner, which basically is also cast, stainless, all the body. If it's not stainless, it's cast. I mean, obviously the knobs are plastic. But yeah, like I said, you know, even the outer side or whatever, it's not bad. So anyway, how to basically turn it on. It's a one button touch from whatever control you use. It's this one right here. You basically hit it and you can see that we have an ignite down here. Same thing. You would just turn the gas on at that point. Everybody knows I use that type of grill. The cool thing about this thing is that if you're at the nighttime, and go ahead and hit it, Chloe.
Turn it on.
Hit it. Yeah. Do it. No, do it right here. This one. Hey, Chloe. Okay.
Ocean doesn't
right
care.
Here. Right here. So anyway, the cool thing about it is, yeah, you like that now, huh? Anything with buttons. Anyway, so you turn it on. Boom. Now we got LED lights on all the controls, which is pretty nice. As well as that, if you have to get into here to turn on your gas, it's also lit. We got a LED control. We actually got LED here with these two little buttons here. That if the doors are closed, it would actually let it be dark. And basically, if not, then they're actually once the doors are open, then it's pretty much you got LED lights.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much it. Like I said, the tray, the sliding, being able to slide, unlock this. You can pull this out, right? Put your gas tank here. Basically tighten it down, slide it back in, lock it. You know, like I said, one of those things where just it helps out a lot, you know. So anyway, that's pretty much what we got for the whole review of this. Let's go ahead and shut it up, Chloe. Okay, want to turn it off? Turn it off. Right here. Right here.
No, not that one.
Yeah, this one. Here. Let's turn the button off. Right here. This one. This one. That one. And good job. Okay. So like I said, the C-bolts, we're here. We're just trying to do any reviews of the stuff that we basically buy. We upgraded the grill. We got a great deal on it. Had to spend a lot of time putting it together. Directions are a little bit unclear. Overall, like it's not a bad quality grill. I think for the money that we spent, we definitely got a good product. Let's just see how it lasts, and I'm sure we'll enjoy making lots of food and cooking lots of burgers and grilling lots of steaks on this Nexgrill. So, if you got any questions, write us a comment. Don't forget to hit that like button. It's something that helped you out. I'm sure if you buy a Nexgrill, you're gonna want to watch this video. Like I said, we appreciate you watching. Like, share, comment. If you do comment, I'll definitely get back to you. Thanks, and thank you for watching.
Please subscribe.
Yeah, please subscribe.